This is the WJTS News. Thank you for tuning in. I am Bill Potter reporting. The CDC has issued updated COVID-19 booster eligibility guidance to include anyone age 16 and older. Based upon those recommendations, the Indiana Department of Health supports the administration of booster doses to individuals who attest to meeting CDC guidelines of persons 16 and older and completed their primary vaccination series of Pfizer at least 6 months ago, and persons 18 and older and completed their primary vaccination series of Moderna or Pfizer at least 6 months ago, or completed their primary vaccination of Johnson & Johnson at least 2 months ago. Teens aged 16 to 17 years old are only eligible to receive the Pfizer BioNTech COVID-19 vaccine booster. Individuals 18 years and older may choose which vaccine they receive as a booster dose. Some people may have a preference for the vaccine type that they originally received, and others may prefer to get a different booster. CDC's recommendations now allow for this type of mix and match dosing for booster shots. Eligible Hoosiers who want Moderna or Pfizer from the Dubois County Health Department can visit ourshot.in.gov or call 211 to schedule an appointment. To schedule an appointment for the Johnson & Johnson COVID-19 vaccine, you will need to call this number, 812-481-7056, 7056. Hoosiers are encouraged to bring their vaccination card to their appointment to ensure that the booster dose is added. The Huntingburg City Council passed 2 resolutions Tuesday night in regards to 2 different properties in the city. First, the council moved to purchase the property located at 405 North Main Street. The purchase will cost the city $155,250 plus closing costs. The funds to purchase come from the Edit Fund. The second resolution was the move to sell the property at 317 East 4th Street, also known as the China Walk building. The city opened the property for bids back in November with a minimum bid price of $105,000. Only one bid was received, and the bid was at or above the minimum bid price. If you're a tax-paying Hoosier, you'll be getting some money back from the state. Indiana Governor Eric Holcomb Wednesday unveiled plans to give every taxpayer in the state a $125 rebate next year. The governor says Indiana finished the year with a surplus and should send some of that money back to taxpayers. The $125 apiece comes to $545 million in all. The governor says the refunds will be applied after people file their taxes. The Republicans who control Indiana's legislature are getting ready to ban vaccine mandates in the state just after the new year. A House committee yesterday teed up what they hope will become a law that stops companies and government employers from requiring people to get their coronavirus shots. The plan is to have the legislation ready for a vote when lawmakers return on January 4th. Governor Holcomb is working with Republican lawmakers on a number of things. It's not clear if he will sign the plan. The Indiana Commission for Higher Education is accepting proposals for the Indiana Teacher Residency Grant Pilot Program, created in 2019 by the Indiana General Assembly. The grant provides $15,000 per teacher resident position to support their year-long residency. Eligible applicants include school corporations or charter schools who have an existing teacher residency program or beginning with the 2022-2023 academic year, will start a program in partnership with an approved post-secondary educational institution. Residency models can be implemented at the undergraduate, graduate, or non-traditional educator preparation program levels. Teacher residency programs are year-long paid teaching experiences for student educators who plan on teaching kindergarten through 12th grade. Students teach alongside an experienced mentor teacher, preparing them for the classroom after graduation. The program is modeled after medical residency and apprenticeship programs. Proposals are due to the Commission for Higher Education by Monday, January 7th of 2022. The Indiana Criminal Justice Institute announced that more than 200 police agencies will be increasing patrols during the holiday season as part of a statewide crackdown on impaired driving. Starting this week until January 1st, officers will be on high alert for anyone driving under the influence of drugs or alcohol. Law enforcement will also be watching for seatbelt violations and other forms of dangerous driving. This is part of the Safe Family Travel campaign aimed at reducing crashes and traffic fatalities around the holidays, when statistics show an increased potential for drunk driving. Every year, more than 10,000 people die in drunk driving crashes in the U.S. That's about one person every 52 minutes. While driving under the influence is a daily concern, it is more prevalent around certain holidays, with Christmas and New Year's being among the deadliest. Throughout the campaign, officers will be working overtime to raise awareness about the dangers of impaired driving, which includes more than just drugs and alcohol. Certain prescription and over-the-counter medications could also affect a person's ability to drive safely. So it's important to read and follow warning labels or consult with a doctor before driving. State and local officials are asking for the public's help to keep Indiana roads safe this holiday season by designating a sober driver or using a ride service, public transportation, or taxi if alcohol is consumed. Motorists are also encouraged to wear a seatbelt, slow down, put the cell phone down, and to make sure kids are properly buckled up. In addition to being required by law, wearing a seatbelt also reduces the risk of injury or death in a crash. Motorists can report suspected impaired drivers by calling 911 or contacting their local police department. And here's a tip. With that cell phone, to avoid the temptation, just put it in your glove compartment until you get to your destination. Now stay tuned. WJTS News will continue in a moment with a look at weather. Kurt Guxell steps in also with a look at sports.